We are game to win.
Appreciate the report, Allie. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Everybody appreciates that extra effort on the glass.
Doncic outside. And ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs.
Bulls trail by 3.
Bulls trail by 3. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
The one thing I've learned through the years, no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make. I just don't think right now they're doing a good enough job of hunting the right mismatches.
Now here's Rose.
First quarter of play.
First quarter of play and we're about 3 minutes in.
Now he's smaller for the same position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Doncic against Jordan. It's intercepted. Here's the break. And Banks in the lead. Give him 8 points now.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Kidd. Out to 3. Chicago on the rebound. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And he lobs it up to Rim. Pippen outside. Shoots from 12. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball. And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Nails it from 3.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Mavericks trail by 6. Jason Kidd decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doncic outside.
Here's Nowitzki. No points so far.
Here's Nowitzki. No points so far.
Just 5 to shoot.
Just 5 to shoot.
Looking to win the run.
Looking to win the run.
Great work
And it
by
comes
the
off the front of the rim.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Doncic against Rose. Back to Jordan.
Doncic against Rose. Back to Jordan.
He shoots it.
He shoots it. Porzingis grabs the board.
But that's a look we rarely see him miss.
Pass to Kidd. Count it. Kidd's got 8.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Chicago leading by 4.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him.
Now here's Jordan. 10 points for him. And Luka Dirk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Chicago. And Dallas making a change here.
And he lobs it up top.
And he lobs it up top. Ball stolen.
Here's Finley. Butler covering.
Here's Finley. Butler covering. Pass to Nowitzki. Doncic outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Bulls.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Lets it go. And a basket by Pippen. Pippen's got his second basket.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Mavericks trail by 6. Fires it. It's deflected. Pass to Gilmore. Chicago passing around. From deep, Rose. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Inside, here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Pass to Jordan.
Outside Butler. There's Pippen.
Outside Butler.
Great assist by
Here's
Butler.
Pippen. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Pippen's got his third basket of the night. Here's Kidd. There's a screen. The three is up. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Pippen. And the layup is good. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Here's Nowitzki.
Here's Nowitzki, defended by Pippen. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line. First free throw is good. And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. We'll love to see it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now Rose. Homemade basket.
Now Rose. Homemade basket yet. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Here's Kidd. 8 points now. Here's Porzingis. Gets a very good look and converts. 6 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Markkanen outside.
Back to Rose. Outside Butler.
Back to Rose. Outside Butler.
On defense, Dallas. 6-point
On
game.
defense, Dallas.
Pass to Markkanen.
6-point game.
Now here's Jordan.
Pass to Markkanen.
To shoot.
Now here's Jordan. 5 to shoot.
Back and fires.
Steps back and fires.
That was the side. They're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
To the inside. And stolen by Markkanen. It's picked off. Kidd pass to Maxwell. Off target at the rim.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Rose outside. Markkanen with a screen on Doncic.
Rose outside. Markkanen with a screen on Doncic.
Here's Rose. Finley grabs the
Here's
miss.
Rose.
Mavericks trail by
Finley
6.
grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 6.
Kicks it to Doncic.
Here's Kidd. He kicks it to Doncic.
3-point range.
Pure from 3-point range.
Straight on
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Pass to Gilmore. Back to
Pass
Jordan.
to Gilmore. Back to Jordan.
That one's good.
That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now. And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. Well within range for Porzingis. The Latvian probably was thinking these since he was young.
Now Butler.
Pass to Jordan. Now Butler.
Back to Jordan. Here's Rose.
Back to Jordan. Here's Rose. Shot clock at 6. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Wow. Rose looking just as tenacious as ever. He isn't intimidated by the close D at all.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight.
It's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
Pippen, he's checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Jordan.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
And so Rose knocks them both down.
That's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Down low. Nowitzki takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Butler. Butler screen on Jackson.
Tip it outside.
Hip it outside. Big finish with a one-handed jam.
Nice one-handed jam.
With the lead, I'm surprised he didn't go up with something more creative. Here's Nowitzki. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Got the fadeaway there. A beautiful answer.
Markkinen sets the screen. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. Zach Levine, he's checked in for Rose.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter here.
Here's Terry. Gets to see a basket.
Here's Terry. Yet to see a basket.
Pass to Nowitzki. Here's
Pass to Nowitzki.
Covered by Levine.
Here's Bashford. He's covered by Levine. 5 on the clock. Here's Terry. That misses. And a chance to tie it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Armstrong.
Here's Armstrong.
Now Pippen.
Now
Over
Pippen.
Jackson. No good with a fallback
Shoots over Jackson. No good with a fallback jumper. Good close contest so far. As we finish the first quarter, Chicago ahead. They're up by three.
And here we go. The NBA Finals.
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And for what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim. Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute.
At Butler, Laurie Markkinen out there with Zach Levine. And Pippen in at the power forward position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
This one for three.
Markkinen outside. This one for 3.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Mavericks trail by 3.
Mavericks trail by 3.
Here's Terry. Still without a bucket.
Here's Terry. Still without a bucket. Ashford. That one falls.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
To Armstrong. Back to Pippen.
Pass to Armstrong. Back to Pippen.
To the paint. Away.
To the paint. It's stolen away.
Here's Terry. To the middle.
Here's Terry.
To the
middle. A nice shot by Mashburn. Mashburn's gotten his second bucket.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Pass to Markkinen. 3-pointer. Mavericks with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but you just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pippen outside.
Pippen outside.
That's basket number 6 in each round.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Launches a 3.
Pass to Mashburn. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple. Mashburn's got 9.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot.
Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What a dunk by Levine. Looking to punish the defense.